The Wole Soyinka Centre for Investigative Journalism is asking media organizations across Nigeria to prioritize balanced representation of women in news reportage and management. Executive Director for the Centre, Motunrayo Alaka, said this while presenting a report on who leads the newsrooms and news in Nigeria. Details in this report.
A recent report from the Wole Soyinka Centre for Investigative Journalism has revealed that there are significant disparities in gender representation in Nigerian newsrooms. Titled, "Who Leads the Newsroom and the News?" the report highlights a huge gender gap between men and women in news management and the need to build the capacity of news media organizations.
In the last 6 years again, what we have tried to do is look at women for who they are and encourage women who we believe can rise to leadership positions.
According to the survey, 1 in 4 persons in the leadership of the newsrooms and news are women, with only 26.9% of management positions and 24.2% board roles occupied by women.
The face of news and the voice of news is predominantly male, and it's a power position, and nobody releases power or relinquishes power easily. People want to stay where they are. They want the status quo. So of course, to change boards, for instance, of news organizations to include more women is not something that happens overnight. To include somebody in management at the highest level that is female is not something that happens overnight. So we also understand that. So there are challenges of what framework and what structure it requires.
There are several women in positions of authority and knowledge who do not get invited as sources for information, especially regarding their areas of expertise. I believe more of such women should be brought in. I know sometimes tracking them down can be difficult. A woman is less likely to be as responsive as a man for different reasons, really. However, we should also extend that olive branch in the sense that we should be more considerate and understanding.
Just like the media, the National Assembly, which is the highest law-making entity in Nigeria, reflects the female underrepresentation. Out of 109 senators, 3 are females, while the House of Representatives has 17 females from 360 seats.
I don't understand why it is that we have so few elected female politicians and officials. I think that the women need to own their positions much more than they do. There is this, sometimes I get this feeling that there's this sense of victimization which has somehow overshadowed everything else.
The Wole Soyinka Centre for Investigative Journalism hopes that with engagements like this, media organizations will commit to more inclusive practices that ensure women have equal opportunities to lead and shape the future of journalism.